Hey y'all, so I know the last video was really gruesome and I meant everything I say. I ain't taking nothing back. I didn't commit a crime, okay? And don't matter if I did or didn't. It is what it is. I really don't care anymore at this point. Because it's a lot that's going on and it's like I have to do whatever I have to do to clear out all this dumb stuff. And can you turn it down some, babe? Whichever one that you can hear the loudest. Alright, thank you. And so, the thing about it is this. Yes, my last video, I probably shouldn't post it, but apparently, we in a society in a world where, you know, I ain't even getting out of that. I'm gonna just be direct. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. If you can't handle me, that's fine by me. You understand? That's fine. I'm not here to scare anyone. But I'm going to always be honest with my emotions and feelings because that's the only way I can make sure that I don't allow what's in me to come out of me. Now, I know there's a lot of things going in the world. But these things need to happen because apparently the world, people don't want to believe nothing or anything. To what I was saying, like with the Truman Show thing, I don't believe everyone in the world know about me, but I believe a good chunk of people knew about me. Because, excuse me, I feel like I just feel like a chunk of people already knew. I wish that everything I'm saying, I really wish every single video that I created was false. I really wish it was. I really wish that I didn't have to go through this life. And I really wish that I'm just the best storyteller in the world. I really wish that's what it is and that everything that I said was fake. I really wish that's the storyline because God dog, like every daggone video I do is like a movie. You understand? And I'm tired. You know, like I don't have a problem like with the last video. I said something very gruesome in a way if you really look at it. But that's just a percentage of how my mind can operate. I am both sides, all the way left and all the way right. Do I want to utilize these things? No, I don't. I do not want to do that. However, I have a job that I have to complete. Understand? Do I, like, if, you know, if I could go back onto this mission to help save these people, whatever, I probably would have said no. If I would have, you know, would have said no. But apparently, I knew that the love in me was strong enough to overcome all of this. And apparently, we had to go through this for a very, very long time. And we're at the end of it. And I'm going to push through. But yes, those emotions I had is real. Oh, I meant everything. You understand? I don't care if every police officer in the entire universe come into the front door. I'll walk out with y'all. And I don't care. I don't care. I mean everything. When I tell you, I have went through so much that fear is just like a balloon. I pop it every day. You understand? It pops up. I just pop it. It's literally like that. And even if fear, like that's what I'm trying to say. Even if a fear will try to pop in my head, I just pop it and keep it going. You know, I might be like, oh, and then keep it pushing. That's literally me. I've been through so much, I have to be that way. But yes, so let's get to this soul swapping. There's been a lot of soul swappings in the world. I'm going to tell you this right now. When it comes to a lot of these people and elites and stuff all around the world, do you really think all their kids are special? Do you really think that their lineage is really like that? No. A lot of them have kids that don't have talents. And a lot of them did soul swaps on people that actually had kids with talents. See, this is how it goes. Sometimes there are kids that are in families where the family may not even have talent, but that one child does. And then no different than the elites. They have that one elite that got to the top, and then the rest of the family don't have the talent. See, that's where when it comes to elites and stuff, they want to spoon feed their kids and stuff and hoping that their kids can just keep making money. But then they get into these points where they notice that the money ain't going to stay there long if their kids don't have talent. So they did a lot of soul swapping. So let's go back to this whole thing. And yes, what I'm about to say, I gave a snippet on the last one. And I pray that I can be able to communicate this to my daughter and the rest of my kids the right way. But I can't shield none of this. So let's go back to North. Okay, let's go back to this. I know. I don't care. I'm a state. Like, I'm here and don't say nothing because they're going to think that I did this to you and I didn't do that to you. They did this to you, whatever. Yeah, you got to. I don't care who. If it was you, her, or both of y'all. I don't care. I'm going to call it what it is. Okay, because he ain't in my energy. Okay, somebody in my energy. So I'm going to call it what it is. When it comes to North, and yes, I know y'all probably like, why would you do this to this child? Daggone it. I have to stand firm to what it is. And if these people are my kids, and guess what? They'll be able to handle it because of who I am. So we'll be all right. All right? Since y'all already talking down about the kids anyway, so let's do something positive. So when it comes to North and my daughter, okay, they are exactly alike to a T. Both of them. But this is the thing. When my kids was born, someone did a soul swap. Yes, there was a soul swap that happened. Okay, there was. When it comes to my daughter in reality and North, they love the same exact thing. They do the same exact thing. They are exactly alike to a T. They are. But what happened was there was a soul swap. There was. Kim had them to do a soul swap because she knew who my child was. Because she knew the spirit. There was a soul swap. That's how this thing happened, okay? That's how it happened. However, when it comes to my child now, because of my energy, I was able to take the spirit and channel it and recreate my daughter all over again. That's how the love in me, the energy within me, helped train my child's spirit to be who she's supposed to be. No different than the rest of them. Okay? That's how amazing I am. What's mine is mine. So technically, when I told y'all that when it comes to North, that she's in my child energy, because it's the same person, it's the same spirit. It's like twins. It is. It's like twins. They exactly the same. They look different and they look the same at the same time, but they just alike. They both love the same exact stuff. Personality-wise, same as you would think they're the same person, because that's what they are, the same person. Okay? Oh, I'm getting pissed because I only knew one part of this and I'm learning more about myself. Since somebody ain't came to me to tell me directly, cause they boo-hooing in the corner, I am channeling all the energies because I'm getting stronger, because I'm accepting myself and accepting what it is. So because I'm accepting who I am and getting deeper into the energies, it's like, since you ain't going to tell me on your own, I'm going to figure it out on my own. That's why I've been pissed off lately, because this person and these people know what they done, but they trying so hard, they scared to come to me. That's what's going on. A lot of these people are scared to come to me because they don't know how I'm going to really react. They don't know what I'm really do. So in a way, it's like my spirit is slowly pulling the blinds up and saying, this is real. This is what's going on. I don't want to believe it. My God daggone self. I don't. So back to the kids. When it comes to my daughter, right? All right? And North. My daughter, right? Whatever happens to one happens to the other. Unfortunately, that's what happens. So when it comes to my oldest two, their dad, it's Kim. In a male version, it's Kim. It's Kim. It's Kim. It's Kim. It's Kim. The same way that my daughter in reality is getting treated is the same way that North is getting treated in her world. That's how I know what's going on. It's Kim. Yes, it's Kim. Yes, Kim is my kid's father. She's been channeling through his spirit and torturing the crap out of my kids. Yes, she has. And she think it's funny. She's laughing right now. She's laughing right now. I can see her laughing right now. And it's cool. That's cool. Y'all know how she laughing in the fake cries. It's cool. I have to go through all of this so I can see it. There she's laughing. But it's all good though. Because, see, the goal about it is this. They want me to cry and boo-hoo, fall on the ground and stuff. See, you can't, it's like this. You can hurt a person that go through, but when they don't have a spirit or soul, you really can't hurt them. They don't care. So it's like, when it comes to her, she's a super demonic person, okay? She's a super demonic person. And no matter what I say, no matter what I do, like, she don't care. She doesn't care. And that's fine. It doesn't bother. My goal is this, y'all. It's not that I'm sitting here doing this thinking like, oh, I'm retaliate. I'm saying this so you can cry boo-hoo. I don't care if you cry. I don't care if you laugh. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just telling my story. That's it. I do go through emotions, real emotions. But people like her, the people like Beyonce, and these really high leads, when they sit here and boo-hoo and cry in front of public, they don't have a soul. They don't have a true soul. They don't have true emotions. So nothing really affects them. The only thing that affects them is death, and the only thing affect them is when they lose everything. That's it. As long as she's in her position, she's going to laugh, because how many times bad publicity is the same as good publicity? She don't care if somebody, if long her name being called, she's happy. And that's cool. She feel like energy is cool. I don't care. I can call your name to the end of time. And you can stay relevant all you want. I don't care. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. I don't care. And I can hear you laughing. Okay? And I know, and I state this like, well, if you don't care, why you talking about it? It's not that. I got to do this for me. And the reason why I said I got to do this for me is this. I'm not like you. And I'm glad I'm not. You know, I'm not like Beyonce. I'm not like any of these mother suckers. You understand? Somewhere down the line, we related. I don't know where and when and how, but we're related. We are related. I don't know how, where, or what. And like I said, soul swaps. So I feel like my spirit supposed to be somewhere else, and y'all put me here. I don't know why I keep feeling like if you like my half sister or something. Oh my God. Like you, I feel like you my half sister. I don't know why I've been feeling like that. I feel like, okay, when it comes to y'all, one of y'all, I'm your sister, I'm related to you in the spirit. The other one of y'all, I'm related to you in reality, somehow, some form, some fashion. How? I don't know, and I might be crazy on this one, I might be wrong, but a part of me feel like I'm right. A part of me feel like I'm right. I've been right so far. I'm gonna put the pieces together. I'm finding out who I am. Find out who I am. But a part of me feel like we are related somehow. How? I have no idea. I have no idea. But it is what it is. You understand? You got all of this stuff or whatever. I got to get this off my chest, y'all. I'm gonna keep talking, because the more I try to stay quiet, it screws with me. And I'm happy, don't get me wrong, I am at peace. But y'all gotta understand, there's a difference between being at peace and learning who you are. You can be at peace all day and enjoy that life happens. But now I'm getting to learn about what part of what was in my life that did happen. And that's what's screwing with me. Not to the point that I want to put hurt and pain on anybody. Karma is karma. That's what's going on in the world. Karma is karma. But it's like I'm learning things throughout history. So when it comes to this whole relative thing, me and her could be sisters in this life, like step siblings or something in this life, or it could have been a past life. These people been channeling my spirit for a long time, y'all. A long time. A long, long time. My spirit been traveling through so many families. It don't make sense. That's why I told you I'm a little bit of everybody. Because when they put my spirit into a family, I automatically have the memories of that family. And that's how I'm able to know so much. That's all. And I know a lot of this may not be, understandable or whatever. But see, y'all gotta remember, every time when my spirit is channeled, I end up receiving their karma in that family. That's the reason why they've been putting me through family to family to family. Because they knew that I was a good-hearted person. And they wanted me to clear the family debt for their lines. Which is these elites, the gods, and all of these people. They did so much hateful stuff to me. Now they want me to clear the debt out. They want me to say, oh, I did this, I did it. Nah, that's why they've been channeling my energy through people so they can say it was me. Oh, she went into her body. She did it. No, you channeling my energy. You stealing me. You're stealing me. Your summoning my energy and I don't know it. That's what's going on. So that's why I say a lot of times I felt bad about a lot of things. I felt like a lot of disasters in the world, y'all. It ain't that I done it. It's because they channel my energy. They'll put a spell on me so I don't know what's going on. They channel my energy and then the debt is on me. That's why I've been spiritually locked up for so long. Because when the spirit comes back to me, an empath, I'm over here mourning the issues that's going on, wondering why I'm feeling sad about stuff. Because they did all this hateful stuff out here in the world. That's why. When these governments and stuff been killing off people, they channel my energy, y'all. So when y'all have wars in the countries, and when y'all have war, see, I'm learning. When y'all have wars and stuff, they use my energy against me. They stole my energy, put me to sleep, put spells on me, put mind controls on me. Then they'll take my energy, have me to do all of this stuff, and then put it back into me. And then I wake up and wonder, like, why I'm so sad, why I'm feeling this and that, because they don't have emotions, so they utilize minds to put the debt on me. That's why I've been stuck for decades. I told you, if I do something wrong, put myself in a jail. I've been sitting in a jail the whole time. I put myself in a spiritual jail. So you remember with the movie Moana, you notice how that demons, that volcano spirit was stuck by itself? That's why I stayed by myself. I never allowed myself to get back into my full energy or summons my energy back, because I was ashamed of it for what they done to me. That's why. They stole my energy. They used love against me. They used Jay against me to do all of this stuff. They used my own family. The God spirit, your goddess, gods and all of that. That's why I said I'm everyone. I'm all the galactic gods in the world. Every god, goddess you can think of, because they stole my energy, came down here, used it for their own reason and purposes. So whenever they want me to be bondage, they'll send the energy back to me, and then I sit back and realize I screwed up. I did this. It wasn't me. They did it to me. They did it to me. They used my energy to kill off y'all peoples, to destroy. That's why y'all been attacking me. That's why a lot of y'all don't want to believe in me, because your spirits think she the one done it. She did this, she did that. No, I didn't. They took my energy and used it against all of y'all. My own family. The one y'all been praising, the people y'all praise, these people and these elites in society, all of them are related to me. Now the new ones, y'all, unfortunately, y'all was creation, y'all clones. A lot of y'all are clones. Y'all don't know it. Have y'all ever noticed that there's another person that look like you in the world? Some of y'all actually got the real person is in a poverty situation and they don't know why. Because they recreated you and then stole your spirit and put it into that form. Or they just created something and stole your spirit and put it into a form. They've been summoning spirits and doing all of these things. And the ones they get are the ones that have spiritual gifts. And a lot of y'all that have spiritual gifts, y'all my kids throughout decades. They've been summoning all y'all. That's why I'm attached to y'all the way I am. It's because you was my child at some point in history. I told y'all I'm older than dirt. I'm learning all this as I talk. That's why my spirit's within y'all so strong. Because y'all are my actual kids. That's why y'all so gifted. That's why a lot of y'all that have like the ones that ain't attached to these people, and y'all been wondering how in the world y'all get these songs and get these things and get these roles or certain things throughout the world. And you've been wondering like, man, like where's this energy come from? Where I get this? A lot of y'all is so natural. It's natural. It's natural. Because at some point in time in history, I birthed you actually out. And they summons y'all back so they could take over you. That's why. And I have kids in all different races. I do. What happened is some of y'all was able to be successful because y'all broke through the barriers. Some of y'all, they just stole y'all spirits and put it into their kids. I have a lot of kids, y'all. I wish that what I was saying was wrong. I wish what I was saying is not real. I feel like even though I'm wide awake, I feel like I'm in a dream my daggone self. They've been doing a lot of experiments on me throughout history and throughout time. Now y'all know why y'all personalities the way they are. And I know when it comes to your actual mothers and fathers, yeah, that's them. But remember I told you spirits transfer throughout time. When a person passes away, a spirit come in. Your spirit is the spirit. The outside of you is your parents. That's the vessel. They was the ones that helped create the vessel. But when it comes to who you are, that's me, your spirit. And the thing about it is, it's up to you if you want to believe in the spirit. And don't get me wrong, you can still take things from your parents in the reality form. You still have parts of them in you. However, the reason why your light shine a little bit brighter, the reason why y'all understand things a little bit more, you can see things a little bit better, and y'all like standing up to a lot of things, it's because it's me. That's why. But I'm sorry that things in this world is not picture perfect. I'm sorry for how my family was. I tell you, I'm reincarnated. I'm still from the beginning of time. Okay? I'm still beginning of time. It's weird. I'm from the beginning and the future at the same time. Like I tell you, because of who the spirit is, I can go from the past, present, and future all in the same day. I tell y'all another video. What y'all do in a year, I do in 24 hours. That's how busy I am. There's been a lot of soul swaps around the world. And these people been doing it. And again, I don't care like if these people laughing at me and think it's funny. Cool, you got away with something. And it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed your time, because your time might be up. You know? Like I said, I don't want hate or anything. And all my emotions are valid. If you went through what I went through, you'll say, yeah, I understand. I know you don't want to be a part of it, but you be like, I understand. I just want y'all to understand. And this is, I have way more still to come of information. It's like that spaghetti song that Beyonce sing. Like, I know people been putting their stuff like that in my food throughout history and time. That's why she's singing the spaghetti song. Because she knows she been having people send her little stuff and put it in my food or different things. So that she can be attached to me. Jacked up, right? Jacked up. But guess what? I'm not the only one. She been doing it to y'all as well. She has. It's in sauces, ketchup, anything that's dark related. These are some demonic people. Don't worry, she stopped that. She stopped this some time back. But that's what she used to do. Again, I'm not trying to say this to scare y'all. And I know it's easy said and done. But we here. All I can do is be the truth teller. And I know in the world we don't want to hear the truth. But once we get through the truth, we can start over. Then we know we have something solid to stand on. We have something solid to stand on. But my patience is starting to run out, y'all. I'm trying so hard. I don't know what these energies are screwing with me. It's like, I don't know really. It's like I'm attached to somebody right now. And it's like, I feel like it's Ye I'm attached to. And I keep trying my best to detach myself from him, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. I say it. I do whatever I can to detach. But he won't let me go. And I just want to live my life, y'all. That's it. I just want to live my life. I'm not bad. I just want to live my life. The only reason why this is going on is because he's still attached to me and he won't let me go. But the thing about it is, I can tell you, all these spirits, all these people have been traveling through him, through to me, throughout time. Through him, through to me, throughout time. Because he's been attached to me since the beginning of time. And it's like, I'm getting tired. It's like on one end, it's like a best friend. On the other end, it's like a deadly virus. Like, and I don't understand this part of the. I don't understand this part of the mission. This part of this whole situation. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's like, what do you want? Brother, what do you want? Dog, what you want? Like, come on. What you want? Because you got everybody. You got them. They took over. You figured it out. Then you got into it. Now you're trying to figure out stuff. But then you're trying to keep both sides. I don't feel like playing hide and seek anymore. Okay? I'm not knocking. I'm not seeking. Y'all know the rest. I ain't doing it no more. Turn it down, please, sir. Thank you. Been through enough. The world been through enough. And it's a lot of people. It's a lot. I know it's way more people attached to this whole thing. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm gonna state it. Last video I was like, I ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna state it. Y'all know if y'all look in the sky at the right time, y'all know y'all can see the kingdom of heaven. If you look at the right time, it's certain parts in the world, but you can see the actual kingdom of heaven. It look like a cloud, but it ain't a cloud. It's very rare. I've seen it long time ago. It has been a long time since I've seen it. Yes. So we got this globe, but you can't actually see heaven. You can see heaven. And yes, there are pyramids in heaven. Okay? There are little things that's here is glimpses of what's there. Yes, there are pyramids and castles and everything you could think of in heaven. And if you pay attention, you look up at the right time, when they ain't got these fake clouds and stuff going on, right? You actually can see heaven. Yes. Now, majority of the time, it's more like when you are in areas that really don't have, like, sometimes you can see it when you're in areas where, like, the trees, they how can I say it, like open space areas. Sometimes you can see it then. Y'all been getting glimpses of stuff. But yes, I know when I was a kid, I saw it. And I think that was the last time I was a kid or a teenager. Yeah. You can actually see heaven. Yes, heaven, heaven, heaven. You can see an outline of heaven. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's there. It's there. It's a bandit, but it's there. Is there any people there? No, it's a bandit. They all came down here. Yep. I'm the last of the mojitos, because everybody else turned demonic. Yeah, he goes up there. But he was doing it off of my energy. He goes up there a lot. They didn't know it, and they know it now. He goes up there a lot. They can't get up there, though. That's the only thing they can't do. They can do a lot of stuff, but because you have to have a specific light, and the realms, you can't. It don't matter if you cloak yourself in somebody's energy, you can't get up there. But yeah, if you pay attention and look up, look in the sky, look up at the right time, it's very, very rare. You can actually see heaven. Matter of fact, you know the TV show Fairy Odd Parents? You'd be surprised. It's a lot. Like last night, I saw a couple episodes. Literally, same stuff that's going on is what's going on. Fairy Odd Parents is like a idea of how it is. Like, it's a cartoon with Timmy with the pink little hat, little boy pink hat, and got the fairy godparents. Yes. But yeah. But I am the last pure one. Last pure one. I can heal the whole entire world if I want to, but it ain't gonna do nothing. I can heal the whole entire world if I want to. But what's the purpose of healing them if you ain't gonna stick to it? Because how many people get what they want and then they end up changing up and going backwards? So that's why we dabble in karma. So you can go through enough of stuff until you get to the point like, I give up. And I know for sure that you believe that hey, what you doing is wrong. You get it. You understand it. Then you can be blessed with the better things. Okay. We're getting there. We are. I see it. We are. But unfortunately, in this process, I got to be a little stern. I'm the parent of the world. Okay, so this is a thing. The reason why United States was having issues like with crops and stuff is because of my energy. If they keep the more they drain me, the harder my spirit, like my energy is what helps to keep the ground level like it's supposed to be. But they was using my energy for their materialistic things. So that's why y'all get fruits and vegetables from other countries, or your crops not growing like they're supposed to, because they was draining my energy. Just so they can buy some Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and some Tiffany's and stuff. And I am not bragging about the names, places, or things. That's it. They put the energy into that. And that's why a lot of stuff in the United States is going down. Think back of Moana. Remember how the crops and stuff was riding fast? Because they were stealing my energy. And see, every time when they do soul swaps, they stealing my energy. That's a lot of energy. You need a lot. Like when you go to practitioners and all of these things, you need a lot of energy to be able to do something like that, to conjure up that type of spirit. You remember in Chucky, what's that dude name? I forget. It'll come to me probably after I do it. But like in Chucky, remember how they put the spirit in Chucky doll? It's like that. It was, that takes a lot of energy to do that. I see you. So, just do right by me, and I'm going to do right by y'all. I'm trying so hard not to demand things. I am. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard not to demand, because once I get into that, it's like, then what's the point of having life for if I'm going to do everything my god daggone self? you know. But like I said, I don't care. Like, when it comes to these people and stuff, they ain't got no souls in their body anymore. They operating just off of a vessel. That's it. And they can laugh. I don't care. But I'm gonna still tell my story. It is what it is. And when it comes to like the kids and stuff, we've been through a lot. They've been through a lot. And these families, they can lie and say, nah, this not real. She crazy. She don't know what she talking about. Look at my new face. Look at my new boobs. Look at my new ass. And y'all can look at it all you want. Fake is fake. So if that's fake, then their story's got to be fake. Because I ain't seen nothing real yet. And for these kids, I love y'all, all of y'all. And I pray that there comes a point where we can all come together and figure this out together and learn each other together. And I'm going to tell you right now, just because I said it, don't look for no child support. I don't know why I said it. I've been supporting behinds for a very long time. Decades. But spiritually, like, I got y'all. Like, when it comes to knowledge and information, you know, y'all continue supporting me through this process and believing in me. I will provide you what you need. And you can go make your own. And that's really what it boils down to. I don't want to spoon feed my kids. You understand? I don't want to be where I give you this spoon and now you holding on to this spoon and like now you walking through life, but when life happens, you don't know how to feed yourself. I know sometimes tough love hurts and going through traumas hurt, but if you don't go anything, how can you have a story to tell? Because if you don't have a story to tell, then you're always telling someone else. Don't need no spoon-fed feeders in my family. That's what they was. So, whenever you sit at the table, be thankful that you cooked it yourself. Now you know. Now you will always know how to eat. On that note, you have a blessed day.